what's up? It's Evol Steven, and here are 12 questions with 6 Sense Media.
Who's Evil Steven?
I'm an artist from Portsmouth, Virginia. I've been making music for almost like 7, 8 years now. I've been really going and pushing the hardest that I can to prove that all the weirdos could stand out alongside the people that are, praised for being normal. I stand up for the weirdos and the weird kids and the rejects. That's what I am.
Where does the alternative post-punk sound come from?
The sound, it originates from just years of listening to heavy stuff that I felt like it would be a beautiful thing that I can make one day. Like, I grew up listening to heavy sounds. I grew up listening to Slipknot, obviously. But just early days of playing wrestling games and having Mudvayne up there, Cold Chambers in there too, and a little bit of Seven Dust. But it comes from the OGs is what I like to call it, because there's new cats that do heavy stuff, but nah, the stuff I grew up on is where all the sound came from. Yeah, that's all I can really say.
When did you begin to first start making music?
Ah, man, fuck. Okay, I first started technically in 2015 because I used to do a thing where I'd record. I'd have a phone right here, and the phone, like my phone or whatever, and one phone would have the beat playing, and I'd do a voice memo of me talking with the beat, but it would be for other people, and I'd just shoot the videos. I'd started there, but then it turned into learning how to use the shitty fucking thing called Audacity that always crashed all the time, and that was like 4 years out of my life just dedicated to just figuring out how that shit fucking works, not happening again. But since I feel like 2015, that's when I learned and started making music.
So what inspires you artistically?
I'd say the old stuff that I've done. Like, I can look back on the stuff I obviously was influenced by, like X and NASCAR and all these other people that were like influential at the time. But then I look back and I reflect, and I'm like, I'm way better than what I wanted to be. So that I just take that and I use that as a form of motivation. I don't shit talk my older stuff because that's what made me do what I do now. Because back then I was really, really, really just trying to just push out a lot of shit all the time, all the fucking time. But for me, artistically, I create what I feel like hasn't been done yet. I want to make a song that I feel like it only exists to me, and nobody else has ever heard anything that nobody has ever heard what's going on in here. So I try to replicate that too. So it's really conflicting. It's a little conflicting.
If you had to choose, what's your favorite food spot in the 757?
That's a hard one. Fuck. Okay. Okay, it's a toss-up between... Okay, I got it. There's this place called Uptown Buffet in Norfolk. I went there all the time. Didn't matter what the occasion was, birthdays, I think funerals, holidays, graduations, something, report cards, something, Thanksgiving, maybe. It was this amazing buffet in Norfolk. Like I said, it's a toss-up between that and Sushi King. But I'm going to have to go with Uptown Buffet. Rest in peace, Uptown Buffet. Because I think they tore it down.
Top 5 artists in VA if you had to make a list.
Ooh. Now this is where it gets real. I'm not going to say the typical answers. Obviously, there's Pharrell, Missy Elliott. We all, we grew up with them. But I'm talking, when I see that, I assume they mean, like, new people, underground people. I'd say my number 5. I don't have any ranking system. I'm just going. I'd say Jesus Lucifer Christ is up there. I'd say Christ Dick is up there. Crazy motherfucker. I respect him. Dumbila's up there. And what's that, 3, 4? I would say me, but that's too vain. I don't like that shit. I would say BSD as a whole, including everybody else, even Leak the Lunatic. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure it was more than 5. Who am I missing? Oh, Truly Fresh. Fuck, Truly Fresh. Russo. Um, who else? Yeah, M Soda fucking great. He's up there. The Daydreamers, they're up there. I know this is way more than 5, but fuck it. I'm gonna say the thing, okay? But yeah, all of them, they're hard as fuck. Creek, Dano Creek is fucking dope. I gotta check out Tenno. But yeah, I fucking sorry. I blacked out for a second. I had to get everybody. Yeah, those are my top 5.
What's next for you as an artist?
um, doing more concerts, trying to open more doors. I'm trying to get to a level where people are realizing what I'm doing, because now people understand the message, they understand the movement, and that's why there's a lot of people that's like, how the fuck aren't you known yet? Why don't you have this? Why don't you have that? Well, I plan whenever I want to do something, and I feel like the fact that I speak certain things and certain things happen is why I'm doing it. Next thing for me is doing more shows. I want to get outside, man. I want to spend some time out there. I want to get crazy. I want to start some mosh pits, for real, because a lot of people are afraid to mosh, but it's beautiful in a sense. I want to start doing more. I want to do a fucking tour. That's what the main thing is. I want to do a goddamn tour, and I know it's gonna happen. I'm just waiting for it to, do its thing.
So besides making music, are you currently employed?
No. Next question.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing when you're not creating music?
It's either working out, drawing, painting, thinking of different ways to do shit. If I'm not making music, it's always going to be something to incorporate back into it, because music is an art form. I still paint. I design my mask. I get the different jumpsuits. Think of different sounds to sample. It always comes back to music. There's no turn off. I listen to my shit or listen to some other shit that I think is cool. That's what I do on the outside. If I just listen to more music, I keep digesting it and trying to see what's new so that I could do the exact opposite of that. Because I don't do new shit. I don't do hip shit. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't do shit that fits in with today's standards. That's what I do outside of music. I just listen to music. That's all.
Where do you want to take your music in a year from now?
In a year from now, I see myself standing on a stage that shoots fire, mist, smoke, maybe even fucking confetti every step I take. I see bigger shit. I see me jumping off the stage and just a tsunami of people catch me and throw me into the middle of a mosh, and I can just move my fingers and everybody fucking destroy each other. But it's out of love. That's what I see in myself in a year. I see myself doing big shit. I see myself doing Rolling Loud. I see myself doing backflips with Jaleel. That's where I see myself in a fucking year. I can't not take this shit serious. I've been doing this for a long time. Now I'm getting the leverage that I need, and now shit is starting to turn. And I'm not letting anybody fucking stop me. I'm not gonna fucking change. I'm not gonna sign either. That's the funny part. Many people get to right here, and then they're like, oh, okay, this is a lot. I like how much shit I have to go through, because it's that much more rewarding when I get on that stage and when I see people that remember me. I will be remembered. But for right now, it's time to make more marks. So in a year, I will be as big as I've ever been. And I will only keep inclining, because I don't believe in peaking at shit. It's always just going to be one slow rise to the top. That's how I see it.
You describe your creative process.
It's funny. I seen this question, and I was thinking of a really quick answer, like, oh, I wake up. No, fuck that. It's funny. The creative process is different. Usually back in the day, I'd listen to some shit, download it, and then go home, write some bullshit, and then make the song and upload it. No. Now it's about internal. It's about what I have to talk about. If I have some things that either I need to get off my chest, or some things that people need to understand, or showcase what happens when you put a lot of pressure on one person who can definitely handle it, but will much rather do what they need to do to show the darker side of that reality, to show the side of, oh, fuck you, Get out of my fucking face. I don't got time for your bullshit whatsoever. I just voice that instead of having like a rubric. Because I feel like you get manufactured sounding things when you playing shit out with this music shit. You know? It could always go a different way. I just made a song with a buddy of mine the other day for fun. And that shit actually is fucking dope as hell. And I was talking it was self-deprecating shit about how I was ugly and how you was feeling great. Like, it's just whatever. It's all from here first. You know, I have no written down process. It's just if it flows through and if I catch it, I'll just use it. Much like the anthem. I was literally just scrolling and then that fucking that got stuck in my fucking head and I was like, this is gonna make me sad if I can't do anything with this. So I did. And now the anthem was born. See what I mean?
To wrap it all up, do you have any message for your fans or anything you would like to share?
To my 4 fans, I'd like to say that you are all loved and we are all in one big family together, even though we all feel separated from everybody else's reality. Fuck everybody else that doesn't believe in you. If your parents are supportive of you, get new parents at this point, honestly. You won't get anywhere with a bunch of naysayers in your fucking corner, in my opinion. Cut off your friends if they're not benefiting you mentally, spiritually, or emotionally. But stay true to who you are. Do not conform to the main era of society. Create your own society. And if anybody has a problem with you, eat them. And throw them back up and make them realize what a piece of shit they are. But nah. I've been Evol Steven. It's been real.